Hey guys, it's SJ Football 16, and today I'll be revealing my predictions for Week 6 of the Premier League season 2019-20. As I didn't upload for the last 2 weeks, I'm gonna jump straight into these predictions with no recap, so without further ado, let's go straight into Week 6 predictions. Bournemouth do have a good track record against Southampton, and they came off the back of a 3-1 win against Everton. But the hosts are also in form as they came off the back of a 1-0 win against Sheffield United. Both teams will have something to prove in this South Coast derby, so I think it will be a 1-1 draw. Both teams have had great starts to the season. However, there have been games this season the Spurs haven't taken their chances in, both in the league and the Champions League, that they really should have won. This could be a wake-up call to Spurs, and it will be a tight one to call, so I'm going to say it will finish a 1-1 draw. Both teams picked up decent results last week. Burnley were lucky with their result, but managed to get a last-minute equaliser at Brighton, and Norwich won 3-2 against Man City, which could be a vital turning point in how they do this season. I've been impressed by Norwich and Burnley. I'm Burnley improving this season as well. This is difficult to call, but I think Norwich will get a 1-0 win. Everton need to get back on track. They've made decent signings, but they can't be losing to teams like Bournemouth if they want to get Europa League this season. I'm not sure if Bernard is back from suspension yet, but if he is, that's a plus for them. Sheffield United have played reasonably well and playing better than expected. No disrespect to them, but Everton should be beating teams like these if they have any chance of finishing in the top 6. This won't be easy, but I'm going to say it will be 3-2 to Everton. Watford are playing really badly at the moment, and if things don't change, they could well be relegated this season, to be honest. There's certain players which are playing well, and they picked up a 2-2 draw against Arsenal, but other than that, I can only see them going down this season. Whereas Man City, they're playing really well this season. Although they lost 3-2 against Norwich, I can see them definitely bouncing back. It won't be an easy game here, but I think it will be a 1-0 Man City win. Both teams are aiming to get out of this relegation scrap, and Newcastle had a bit of a dip in form last season over their whole manager future and the relationship between Rafa Benitez and Mike Ashley. However, Brighton are a team I do admire under the new style of football under Graham Potter, who was previously manager of Swansea. That being said, I do think Newcastle are going to get the 2-1 win. Wolves will be looking to build on their previous losses at home to Braga in the Europa League, but also in their home loss against Chelsea in the league. Last season they had a habit of doing quite well against teams higher in the league and not so well against teams lower in the league. However, that seems to be the case for Crystal Palace this season and not the case for Wolves. However, both teams didn't play particularly well last week, so I think it's going to be a 2-2 draw. Both these teams are in really good form at the moment and possibly doing better than some people expected them to do so far. And West Ham's team, they are definitely starting to gel together, their new signings. And Man United are in really good form after their 1-0 win against high-flying Leicester at the moment. So I think the score in this is going to be 3-0 to Man United, just because I think Man United are in good form at the moment. I have to say Arsenal have actually shocked me recently, because although they did pick up a good win in the Europa League against Watford, they were so fucking shit. And that's just unbelievable. You can't be drawing with teams like Watford, to be honest. And Aston Villa did pick up a decent draw against a good West Ham team. Possibly should have won the game. but because of the fact it's Arsenal against a relegation threatened team, I'm going to say it's going to be a 3-0 Arsenal win. Both teams have been playing well recently in the league, with Chelsea beating Wolves recently away from home and Liverpool beating Newcastle. However, both teams did lose in the Champions League this week, so this could be a tight one to call. Obviously, Liverpool are top of the league at the moment and quite deservedly top of the league, and Chelsea, they're improving. But this is going to be tight to call, but I think it's going to be 1-0 to Chelsea. That's all from me for today, guys. Don't forget to like this video if you haven't done so already. Don't forget to subscribe if you're new to this channel. Don't forget to comment your predictions, and don't forget to add my social media account in the description below. See you guys next week.